Hi, my name is Judy Wong, and I am the Director of Production here at IndieSource. Let me give you a little tour of what's going on in our sample room and explain how production works. So here we have sample cutters, and this is where we basically make our samples. So once the product development is approved, we go into production. What this means is we take the approved patterns, we go into marking and grading, and we get the yield. Once we get the yield, we would order the fabric, order the trim, so we know exactly how much fabric is needed. And once the fabric arrives, we would make a pre-production sample. Once cutting is done, it would go into send-outs, which means embroidery, screen printing, heat transfer, or anything else that needs to be done. And then it will go into sewing to our sewing team, and that is where majority of the magic happens. Okay. So this is our sample room where a couple of pieces or one piece is made. We'll make our fit samples, we make our development samples based on the fabric that's sourced from the project managers, as well as the trims. And now let's take a look at what production at scale looks like. We manufacture production locally utilizing our network of dye houses, printers, and other partners. We have a full-time staff of production managers, quality control, procurement, and oversight. This allows us to do units from 300 up to over 200K of our single style. In this way, we can help our brand scale quickly, and if we ever get a huge order, we're on top of it already, and we're able to take on large quantity without sacrificing quality. So what you're seeing here is a neck tape machine. What it is a piece of fabric that is on a strip, and it goes into the machine where it goes into generally the back neck of the garment. It covers the label a lot of times, depending on where you want your label to be. And as you can see, this is a very efficient way to do it, and it's on an assembly line so that it's piece by piece and it's still connected. And once that is all completed, it would get trimmed and separated into different pieces. In terms of labeling, generally speaking, the label is centered in the center back neck area. So as you see the operator here, it has folded the neckline in half to make sure that the label is centered correctly, and that she is putting a tack under the end fold label on one end, and then she is putting it on the other side on the end fold label underneath the fold. This is the final product of assembled garments from an assembly line, and they are separated by size, even though they may not look like it, but they are in fact very organized, and they do come out generally at the same time in an assembly line production. These are garments for our clients that have multiple styles and large quantities, and they are stacked together and inspected piece by piece before they're packaged and shipped out. So I hope that was educational and helps you better understand what the difference is between production and development, and I can't wait to produce with you.